Oh ba tham che che an to to chi du du ba ya do je chu ku du ba number jom la sa ya ke dam ba zam ba darana nama darana bu ku do do je number jom ma shi sa ga zo san je da san jo sun ba tham je la san sa lo de ki do ki du ba tu je na chum de dorje la yukte san je jen tu yo la na dorje lu yo tam je dorje sin je lam ne dorje tengen zen la nyum bar yo tena la na dorje san je jen to ta san je je sin je lap ta san jo sun ba tam je je sin je lap ji dorje chu le sung la dorje hin bo rab de ne te ma jo ba ma shik ba din ba sa ten ba tham je to ba me ba tham je to ma pam ba sim jin tham je to par si sim jin tham je ju par si ba nga tham je ju par si ba nga tham je ju par si le tham je ju par si ba yin je le tham je ju par si ba dung tham je la par si ba dung tham je le thawar yung bo tham je ku par si ba nga tham je si den ju ba ma zhe pa na chu par si ba chu pa na chu ma so ba si ba du ba tham je rab de ji ba sim jin tham je song wa she wa je ba sim jin tham je rab par se ba mong par se ba sang ha jen thu chen bon de sang je jen thu la na do di ra do ne zo na mo ra na ra ya na min zen rab ba za pa na ma ya jo sa na pa da ya de ya da om chu ra chu Cho cha ya cho cha ya po cha sa po cha ya sa po cha gana pa ya gana sa wa sa to na bo da ya sam bo da ya sam bo da drama sam drama ya sam drama ya sa bu da na ku cha sam ku cha ya sam ku cha ya sa wa sha chu ga cha sam ga cha ya sam ga cha ya Sarvam Bayam Benzam Benza, Sapujam Benzam Ben, Gacham Benzam Benza, Matam Benzam Ben, Matam Benzam Ben, Inda Hasanana Benza, Sum Benza, Sova, He Puruna, Pulandra, Hanakula, Melazala Kula, Benzam Benzaya, Sova, Kala, Sova. Gacha mo cha ma cha ra cha mo tin na cha mo cha na so wa zara hara sara bezam badara na ya so wa cinda binda ma ha kala ya so binda choda beza kala ya so zuro cinda kala ya so cha sa ya beza Kalaya Sova Hara Beza Daravaya Naya Sova Trasaya Trahara Bezambet Naya Sova Badi Terambenza Shuti Teramben Trate Terambenza Mahambeza Ajata Hatambenza Amongambenza Ehaya Hish Shegambeza Tam Bezambedana Naya Sova Dara Dere Duru Savambeza Kala Mavataya Sova Nubzin Jumbo Chudum Maraya Pek Namasamida Bezana Sam Bezakala Mavataya Mahambala Tatale Atala Mandala Maya Atembenza Mahambala Bengarana Anzita Nonzula Tetenga Pengaya Nanda Tenzawa Tele Binda Mahambalan Baza Ankushanzolaya So Namorana Jaya Namin Zenjabaza Panaya Mahaya Jasana Pada Teata Hara Benza Mata Ben Duna Benza Daha Ben Paza Ben Dara Ben Daraya Ben Daruna Ben Cinda Benza Binda Benza Hombe Nami Zinjan Benza Jodaya Hula Dicha Binda Hana Anrede Home Nami Zinjan Benza Jodaya Hula Dicha Binda Hana Anrede Home 南无真禅白造诸大呀佛了佛了地查宾达宾安那阿弥陀佛呗南无真禅白造诸大呀佛了佛了地查宾达宾安那阿弥陀佛南无真禅白造诸大呀佛了佛了地查宾达安那阿弥陀佛呗南无真禅白造诸大呀佛了佛了地查宾达安那阿弥陀佛呗南无真禅白造诸大呀佛了佛了地查宾达安那阿弥陀佛呗大唐僧祇tam戒戒大法tam戒三真呢通阿tam戒没法就多就个杂瓦的巴尔公间呢来巴尔吉僧祇王波娘巴此在巴那在南当帮助聪明干家拉那夹接受巴扎都吉我当瓦当这扎拉所嘴巴平松顿巴马因当罗这边呢女巴当NyungNe当女巴当一巴当呢碰巴当扎当就嘎西本等当每日顿见你巴NyungNe来送瓦也马浪的巴托那在那让知道嘛也罗得当巴你巴看到一个圣诞节咱们估计了不三毛三节具有哇罗登的也你是罗登的也自己所恰当的他们去每日巴呢来那대다 탐지의 샤와다 체단 순난 패반 대파 공내 남바르다 노르웨용 깔더와 랭신 아미진디 셰단 도지 메도 최서라 양나 머제 범바 다자咱们估计地线岗领长你小早给양나领长家长多的南中的家具大的出去一些
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
se pa summa pe me yong den je, ye de ya pa chum chu chen pa de, la man ro wa kun je ram jo pa, tam pa je pon de la som sa lo, le lo jin na je du ku zo se, tam jo chung ga sa je za ma ro, chi me do je ta ku xian ne, yang ne da wan je la som sa lo, yang da ni de je pa me se da, ma hong sen jian sun na to ra se, pe ni tu na rang sen man ru ne, ge dong zhe jian de la sam za lo, gang zi gang ni zu ju dang de, sa jian de la gong ba den bu ne, ran ne ji bin de nan qiu jie song, tie qian ke ba ju la sam za lo, tang bo ge dian la ye yan ne su, kap de yin jie lun zhe xia, lun ba me zhe de te ba, jun dian lo ye lo lo sam za lo, ya ye kang de ma ma ji jian de, xiao jie zhong de yu ne ro jian de, shi jian ne so sam co ka de ye, si song cong me ge la sam za lo, guan jie gu ye zhong ci jian de, qiu dian nong da zhong de wo zhe sai, na ran zhe yan zhong de ga tong de, ren ye jiu de zhe la sam za lo, ye bu ka de lan jin yin ba de, yang ba jian de zhe zhang zhe, nan ba de ru tu ba nun san ji, jian bei yi xin ba la sam za lo, wa ran ne se ji jian ko lo, zhe de ce de chum chu qin ba de, sam qiao zhong de gong ba NyungNe de, tu ne nan ka ro la sam za lo, ne de jin bei de bo jum dian de, zhe bei ce lan de zan de ba yi, be wen ro a kun je ju ba ya, de xie qu jian zhe dang cong ba xiao, de yin xi ba chu gu jian zha dang, ko dang gu zhe ce dang xiang kan se, qi jian zhen jiu zang bo jin zhe wa, dan zha ku ne do song ju er xiu, chu la tu jian su ro ta ban, da su gang de ne bei sa zhe se, ne dong pong da zhe xie wa dang, chu da zhe xin pe ren zhe de se, dunpan ji bian kam zhe sun ba dang, bin ba ni wu yin de se wa dang, din din pong le xie de jie jie, dan ba you ren de bei zhe xi xiao. 上等正经看不真的，对我金盘配合这三万，也人本不真是人不，也光就人不来门问不。三九三月开见了，二尊那大中江边上高台，三千一百没九度的，叫公叫人不多的大。日日晚上那个，这个就咱把能家当，干嘛叫你白马公个，这来晚上写着这个下。单人动着单人在了，一个人们动真把着地下，真情早就那么同的，
Lord of Avalokiteshvara, Geloma Palmo, Yeshe Sangpo, Dawa Shunu, Penyapa, Jagsim Tagyal, Ningpupa, Potendo Jegyal, Shangtun Drajik, Kempo, Jidulwa, Dewa Chenpa, Scholar Chusangwa, Sherabumpa, Gyalserin Puche, Konchuk Sampo, Lama Ngawawa, Changchup Senge, Kenchik Nyapopa, Sonam Dar, Jampal Sangpo, Sangin Nyepa, Mikyo Dorje, Konchok Yelang, Wangchu Dorje, Choki Wangchuk, Ngagi Wangchuk, Tulku Tubyu, Tempa Namgyal, Karma Chagme, Pema Kunga, Trili Wanjuk, Sherab Trakpa, Tenzing Dudu, Master Tenzing Tenle, Kamangedon, Tempa Rabye, and all the root and lineage gurus of great kindness, I supplicate you, please grant me your blessings.
Yesu 대화 존재다 귀지자가 탐지조변산 생어월 생지암암지아산바다 너의 세라제다가 제정두몬태보이
May the entire surface of the earth become a pure land free from stones and gravel, even like level palm and in nature smooth like lapis lazuli. Protector of all sentient beings without exception, deity who destroys the endless hosts of Mara, perfect knower of all things without exception, victorious one and retinue, please come to this place. I offer you these pleasant and wild lotus flowers as big as the billions of flowers, with 100 petals and their pollen beds. Please be seated and be comfortable. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, requesting, and beseeching, I dedicate for the complete enlightenment of all beings. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater and lesser vehicle, and the teachings common to both according to dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings.
ôi nam kha tam nham be sim chin tam che nam chin la na me pa yang da pa zo pe san je je gong pang to pa sa che de tek pa chen bu so jong nang ne song wa sa nham san chou chou de sem ji pa tang jie de sin sa 대양 눈치미라 젠베 돈바 송완네 핑미제 드나 니네이나 제베 돈바 시 첸베드소 송완 사와당 애니 특친다 산촉제 셈진 셈베곤 얌서랑나 니주 돈베 추첨서 열세 늘 팍파진의 즈제 지렘 라예 남저당대와 냠설랑너 상나 사회 주제 까톱당 돈바 인라 든저와 인 애양 훈제 자세 당 제바 남젠제버 철강인바 애니 란주라 책서 자신 엘레만다와 돈바 추첨산 돈바 시 작바 인바 제단 문제 시바라 소人民 준비 중세 문화 대양 족버 산제 남네 추니 대비니 당 지순 돈바 시바나 대비 시바 르비에 자당 차라 나나 자종바 半岛借用定阳大把做先马日本你头大文上了，昔日去趟去落住节把那阳大把做北上节，本南可落就是节不大江西的大呢，这也有啦说办就办了，刚那女办没办那就。 然后亚瓦多的，加波的你送人的心情探切了，他的巴当探切清白，拉玛诺瓦东京印度可那这把大江西大路，南卡当样的心情探切了，马就是印度拼到的。 특제 친구 컬 남친 특바 친구 라나메 바 동동바 랑보 친구 란동 탈 심바나 사와 세진 인동 헐 림바나 세파 세파 Lenyungje Drapa Pamana Korpova NyungNe Land Compagni Pana Ranga Tongji Sotopa Korvet Nele Matarwasi Pa Tangin Tang Nyumo Pale Tamchi Sepana Sipa Kundo Jorwa Yongso Sepa Tom Taparto Gebe Chutumbana Yang Takpi Ka Sipan Chingwa Tamche Jepana Lepan Namba Drobe To Namba Tamchin Chimba Yishin Awana Lepan Namba Drobe Shirapji Edake Shipane Gange Jiso Lopa Devjin Shipe Yongding Deye Jiso Jeta Lopa Gunglong Sanchok Sem Dimba Yijian Randong Yawardo Simchin Tamche Dongje Serdang Nekap Nuntola Gopana Pimbarsal Serdang Hartok Nilek Lang Gopana Trovarsal Serdang Senna Lende Jambana Mogemi Parsal Serdang Shedang Jumde Jambana Nemi Parsal Serdang Lam San Chokje Soje Chuna Nongso Jo Parsal Serdang Rev Lana Me Payang Tapa Jo San Chok Ni Pato Parsal Serdang Jeketa Orjin Sanje Ni Beshane Gewang Tada Yanda Sowa Tang Dikpa Ma Nambar Jongwa Te Gipsu Serdang Dikpa Namjol Ser Devjinship Sojong Gazato Shi Songba Tar Sojong Domba Chetar Langshin Songwa Deta Daki Jang Simchin Tamchi Je Dongdang Pimba Tang Jorwa La Sopa Gupa Te Dake Ser Du Tatane Zongde Gypsy Sangyama Masha Jeb Pardo Yinla Jom Domba Lang Manyamba Churjindo Songwa Jewo Nyam Deye Jidu Du.
Now listen with the motivation of bodhicitta set upon supreme awakening and think, having taken the healing and purifying Sojong vows of the great vehicle, I will keep them so that all sentient beings, limitless as space, may attain the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. The observation of the 8 temporary vows of the lesser vehicle, referred to as the 8th branch, one-day NyungNe vow, is observed by householders. When these vows are observed while imbued with the intent of bodhicitta, in accordance with the Mahayana, they become the discipline of refraining from misdeeds. In this practice, one combines the observance of the temporary vows with the generation stage practice of the deity yoga of noble Avalokiteshvara, and for this reason it becomes a yogic practice of the action tantra, Kriya Tantra class of the secret mantra, and a branch of the secret mantra vows. Thus, when one commits to apply one's own mind stream in the manner of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the past, and one does not transgress their ways, it is called the discipline of vowed restraints, or a vow. The following is a brief commentary on the meaningful parts of the text one by one, beginning with, just as the previous Tathagatas, Arhats, the perfectly complete Buddhas. Since the perfectly complete Buddhas are those who have proceeded in accordance with the natural state just as it is, they are Tathagatas, thus gone ones. Because they have separated from the enemy the 4 Maras, they are Arhats, foe destroyers. And since they have completely perfected the qualities of renunciation and realization, having awakened from the deep sleep of ignorance and having come to understand all knowable phenomena, they are perfectly complete Buddhas. For example, when the heavenly steed of a wheel-turning king enters into battle with the enemy, it does so intrepidly and without travail. It is willing to forsake its own life in order to protect the king. Likewise, Because they show the unmistaken path to liberation and omniscience to all sentient beings, and because they are solely devoted to the purpose of others, the Tathagatas are like a heavenly steed. Furthermore, because it is with great compassion that they carry the burden of benefiting all sentient beings as limitless as space without being asked, and since they also demonstrate the unsurpassed meaning of Mahayana, they are like a great elephant. Furthermore, having brought their task to completion, they did what needed to be done. Having actively sought the benefit of others, they have completed their tasks. Abandoning the obscurations of karma and afflictions, they have laid down all their burdens, having achieved nirvana, the state beyond sorrow, and they reach their own goal. Due to eliminating all distorted views which prevent escape from the samsaric state and all the afflictive emotions, they have completely destroyed their bonds to existence. By demonstrating the Dharma that is virtuous in the beginning, middle, and end, their speech is utterly perfect. Having severed all ties with samsaric existence, their minds are perfectly free, and because they possess the wisdom that knows everything, their wisdom is completely liberated. This describes the qualities that arise in whomever follows the example of the Tathagatas. Thereafter, since the Tathagatas have forsaken concern for themselves in order to show others how to train in the motivation of bodhicitta, it says that they act for the sake of all sentient beings. Because they temporarily establish beings in a higher birth, they benefit them. Because they ultimately establish beings in definite goodness, they liberate them. Because they have purified karmic results of stinginess, it says they eliminate famine. And because they have purified the karmic results of hatred, it says they act to heal beings from illness. Furthermore, the complete perfection of Dharma directed towards awakening, accomplished by them, is the path, and the definitely realized, unsurpassed, perfectly complete awakening, accomplished by them, is the result. Regarding this practice, the second Buddha, Padmasambhava Udayana, has said, "It fully restores, so, all virtue, and purifies Jom, all negativity without exception. Since it restores virtue and completely purifies negativity, the Tathagata has called this the practice of Sojong." Thus it is said that one should think, "I shall take up and keep the Sojong vows properly, and for the sake of all sentient beings I shall benefit them, and thereby liberate them," and so on. With this intention I shall take up the 8 branch vows and keep them properly and without corruption from this very moment until sunrise tomorrow. Keeping this in mind, one repeats a
소변나 욕배 상계당
Sojona Shupe Sangyedang,
상초 선바 탐체당
Shangshu Sepa Tamshedang,
좀된데 냠미 샤게 결보당
Shangde de Nyame Shakyo Gyalpodang,
법과 진에서 완속 달라 공소 솔
Apache Nwezi Wangshu Dang Gonsu Sol,
제단 훈제 대진식바
Jitang Gongi de Shingshepa,
라좀바 양타바 조배 상제
Dachompa Yang Dapa Zope Sangye,
다장시 다부
Tache Shetabu,
등보 첨보
Langpo Chempon,
자와세신
Tawa Cheshin,
제바세바
Chepa Chepa,
콜보와
Upowa,
나게 동지소토바
Dagi Doje Sotopa,
지바 군도저와 용소세바
Pipa Kundu Jowa Yosu Sepa,
양타베과
Yangdak Peka,
르판남바 조웨 토
Nepana Pado Etup,
르판남바 조웨 시랍진 대남지
Nepana Pado Sherab Chen De Nanki,
심신 탐제제 동제 세당
Semche Tamshe Ki Doni Chitang,
핀발사베 세당
Yempa Chawe Chidang,
조war사베 세당
Korwa Chawe Chidang,
네미발사베 세당
Mepa Chawe Chidang,
모게미발사베 세당
Uge Mepa Chawe Chidang,
상촉제 소제 취나 명소 조발사베 세당
Yakchun Ki Choki Zona Yoso Zopa Chawe Chidang,
Lana me pa yang ta pa zo pe sang chu.
Lana me pa yang da pa zo pe chang chu.
To par sa ve se.
To pa cha re cheer.
So jong min pa lang ba te jin de.
So jong ye par la pa de shindu.
Do pu ni ma ji ji ve ja.
Dag dag me ye shigi we.
Tun de ne zong de.
Ude ne sunte.
Chi si sang ni ma sha je pa de.
Isi sani ma shagi pardu.
So jong min pa yang ta pa lang wa je wo.
So jong ye par yang da pa la pa ji yo. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dwelling in 10 directions, blessed Lord, peerless King of the Shakyas, the noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, please heed me. Just as the puriest Tathagatas, Arhats, and perfectly complete Buddhas, who like the heavenly steed and the great elephant did what had to be done, completed their tasks, laid down all the burdens, reached their own goal, and completely destroyed the bonds to existence, whose speech is utterly perfect, whose mind are perfectly free, and whose wisdom is completely liberated, who for the sake of all sentient beings, in order to benefit them, liberate them, heal them from illness, and to eliminate famine, in order to fully perfect all Dharma directed toward awakening and to realize unsurpassed, perfectly complete awakening, most definitely took up the practice of Sojong. In the same way, I am called from now on until sunrise tomorrow, shall most definitely and perfectly take up the Sojong vows. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dwelling in 10 directions, blessed Lord, peerless King of the Shakyas, and noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, please heed me. Just as the previous Tathagatas, Arhats, and perfectly complete Buddhas, who like the heavenly steed and the great elephant did what had to be done, completed their tasks, laid down all the burdens, reached their own goal, and completely destroyed the bonds to existence, whose speech is utterly perfect, whose mind are perfectly free, and whose wisdom is completely liberated, who for the sake of all sentient beings, in order to benefit them, liberate them, heal them from illness, and to eliminate famine, in order to fully perfect all Dharma directed toward awakening, and to realize unsurpassed, perfectly complete awakening, most definitely took up the practice of Sojong. In the same way, I who am called Dangmyen, from now on until sunrise tomorrow, shall most definitely and perfectly take up the Sojong vows.
Yang dun chemin la jin ba don ba xi sa wa shi chun jie yin la ye ba yu jie yin la jie bu yu jie yin la sun nan miu ba le tang bu ran yu jie ni ju don ba xi ba shi chun jie yin la ye don ba tan qi jie za wa yin ba na za wa ye xi zha de培养没人着话大姐，他呢受差受多把吸收引起的受么就把它接，一节大多数就这全部大姐，他呢看不把谁看见讲，马上把门铃把它你，后么你这的特别的话懂得。念话大姐，chắc xem je pin chung da wa zam yang me ri ba ma zang ba ju ba bang ba tan som rang la salam je yong din me jiang yong din yu ba zun ba me chu la me zun qian bo da jie ta na gu ri tang zhe mi ce yang yin he ba si de zun men ha ba tan ye ye ba yu je yin na che ne chang pong ba yin de de ma bang na ran ju ba me ba ju chang ge ni lan de je ne kam chi me xi xian ran yi je dong ba lang wa ya yi ne me ge wa ju ba dong ba gang yang song men ne ba na ro ne so zhe yan chang tang zhang tang 每多数因八八等加入基本相当，因养心多等，再往拉数一般是热动汤皮，半个把电影，都是有电影那是让你当地人把真把所谓切到，前两年把接到就把得到等呢。假设节在就上的技术手法，都有的超给他，在去节上吧，搞完他今天说，这些不有了个话，没到他人不起拉手很称啊，有了金巴是吧？得满意那恰当都有拉手帮你，今天人送这么当一个节气的理解了有啊。当那个当那种那话说帮帮呢，感觉那把这话当，对人就是口当，人教当点呗，那个老人吧，不忘当，另外说我们不知是吧？那帮话这么的人生，对满意吧，你嘛要拼切。公不懂啊，是为恰当加速懂啊嘞。只把是为是把适当、信用、信托啊，所入家呢，拢不接。出港的那个，确定突破，让人判断没有把大个当大这个。并说确定全部啦，唔都把咧，但错这么人送当，趁错经济人送不，这个都有嘅嘢啦，送的嘢啦，这帮的，其实上年嘛，马下节拍的，每年把送啊啥我，啥，送完酒年吧，你也记得住。
The words starting with, just as the previous, constitute the prayer of taking the 8 temporary vows. These 8 branches are then further divided into the 4 branches of discipline, the single branch of attentiveness, and the 3 branches of subduing discipline. The first branches are the 4 branches of discipline which restrain one's own mind from unwholesome actions. Since these are the roots of all vows, they are known as the 4 roots. They are as follows. The first is to not kill any being. Besides not killing a human being, one should not even kill a louse or its eggs, which also belong to the realm of living beings. The second root is to not steal. Besides not stealing large possessions owned by others, one should not even steal a morsel of food. The third root is to abandon non-celibate conduct. Besides not pursuing the meeting of males and females for the enjoyment of sexual intercourse, one should not even look at one another with a lustful mind. The fourth root is to not speak lies. Besides not telling a great lie, such as falsely proclaiming oneself as having high human qualities, or lying about having qualities on the bhumis and paths that one does not have, one should not even fool others jokingly while playing around. The single branch of attentiveness is to abstain from alcohol. If one does not abandon this action, one's mind will become careless. When intoxicated by alcohol, one cannot be aware of every aspect of what to do and what not to do, and one also forgets about the vows one has taken. Due to this, one engages in non-virtuous actions and is therefore unable to keep any of one's vows. For this reason, one should abandon all intoxicating food and drink, such as alcohol made from fermented grains, such as wheat or barley, or alcohol made from honey, flowers, or any other fermented substance, as well as intoxicating fruit or roots. As for the 3 branches of subduing discipline, in order to refresh the recollection of one's vows, one subdues all of one's activities as a lay householder and follows after the excellent conduct of bodhisattvas. Thus one engages in subduing. First, 1 abandons dressing up and looking attractive, or applying sweet scents like camphor and sandalwood, which are applied with the intention to charm. Then 1 abandons adorning one's body with garlands of flowers, jewels, and so on. 1 abandons earrings, bracelets, and so on, which are the 3 kinds of adornment. 1 abandons moving one's limbs for the sake of frolic and laughter. And 1 vows to remain silent in various ways, which refers to abandoning the 3 kinds of entertainment: dancing, singing melodiously by elevating and lowering one's voice, and playing instruments such as string instruments or flutes. Second, 1 abandons eating at inappropriate times and does not consume from noon until sunrise the next day any food such as grains and fruit to quell one's hunger. 1 may, however, drink liquids such as water and tea to quell the pangs of thirst. Third, 1 abandons sitting on high and luxurious seats. This means not to sit upon any seat higher than 1 cubit, or upon seats bedecked with silks and brocades, or tigers and leopard skin, which are unsuitable for ordinary people. Thus, when the 3 kinds of entertainment, including dancing, and the 3 kinds of adornment, such as garlands, are considered as 1 branch, these are the 3 branches of subduing discipline. Thus, thinking, I shall keep these 8 branches without corruption until sunrise tomorrow, 1 repeats the following.
Dine soktu mebzashin.
Dine sochu micha shin.
Yinje noryang lang mebza.
Shingi noya lami ja.
Chukpi chukjang me jejing.
Trikpe chukya miche ching.
Zunje tsikjang munhawo.
Zunki tikya miawo.
Yune mangbo nye tingpe.
Yongi mapo netepe.
Chana yongso pangwarsa.
Chani yoso pawacha.
Titin chinto mebzashin.
Diten chito micha shin.
Tibjin tama yinpe se.
Jeshin duma ipadze.
Tedang chungwa tangne jing.
Tita tawe dani jin.
Lodang karso pangwarsa.
Luda kaso pawacha.
Yata drachong tadone.
Jita tacho tantudni.
Soktu laso mebzepa.
Sokchu laso miche pa.
Tetar soktu laso pang.
Jita sochu lason pang.
Lami sanchong ne topsho.
Lame changchung nyuto shok.
Nungha mangruk simchina.
Dunga matu semchenam.
Si penso le do warjo.
Ipetso le doa sho. From now on, I will not kill, I will not steal the belongings of others, I will not engage in sexual activities, I will not speak false words. I will totally abstain from alcohol as it a gateway for many mistakes. I will not sit on high luxury seats. I will not eat at inappropriate times. I will not use perfumes, jewelry, and ornaments. I will avoid entertainment such as song and dance. Just as the Arhats refrained at all times from these actions such as taking the lives of others, so shall I avoid these actions such as taking the lives of others. May I swiftly attain unsurpassed awakening, and may sentient beings fraught with many sufferings be freed from the ocean of cyclic existence. From now on, I will not kill, I will not steal the belongings of others, I will not engage in sexual activities, I will not speak false words, I will totally abstain from alcohol as it a gateway for many mistakes. I will not sit on high luxury seats. I will not eat at inappropriate times. I will not use perfumes, jewelry, and ornaments. I will avoid entertainment such as song and dance. Just as the Arhats refrained at all times from these actions such as taking the lives of others, so shall I avoid these actions such as taking the lives of others. May I swiftly attain unsurpassed awakening, and may sentient beings fraught with many sufferings be freed from the ocean of cyclic existence. Lexo.
Te tawa tsuchum teni tar senpa sawe che de pakpa tongyu jakwe parir de senpa chok gen yingbo. dùng lễ dùng hòa sự chum nam đạo kẻ dùng để đối xung chế chế hòa sẽ tăng chế bệ sẽ chum chế phong bố tham chế ràng chú lao dô quả sĩ bà tăng ngân chế sự chum chế rì ní bà tham chế đặc bà sĩ chính sinh chế mình nhằm bà sĩ bà số thiên yung tâm tăng tiên bà án đề yế chế tử dù.
In order to develop such discipline to perfection, the Dharani of the essence of the 6 paramitas of the Noble Amoghapasha Sutra mentions the numerous benefits of this Dharani, such as, by reciting this Dharani of pure discipline, the entire accumulation of ethical discipline of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 3 times will be brought to perfection within one's own mind stream, and all faults of one's previous violations of discipline will be purified, and henceforth one's discipline will not decline. Thus repeat the Dharani.
Om Amongashila.
Om Amokashila.
Sambara Sambara.
Sambara Sambara.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Satopema Babakata.
Satvapema Vibhuketa.
Buddha Dara Dara.
Buddha Dara Dara.
Samita Avalokite.
Samanta Avalokite.
Om Pe Sofa.
Om Pet Svaha.
Om Amongashila.
Om Amokashila.
Sambara Sambara.
Sambara Sambara.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Satopema Babakata.
Satvapema Vibhuketa.
Buddha Dara Dara.
Buddha Dara Dara.
Samita Avalokite.
Samanta Avalokite.
Om Pe Sofa.
Om Pet Svaha.
Om Amongashila.
Om Amokashila.
Sambara Sambara.
Sambara Sambara.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Barabara Mahashuddha.
Satopema Babakata.
Satvapema Vibhuketa.
Buddha Dara Dara.
Buddha Dara Dara.
Samita Avalokite.
Samanta Avalokite.
Om Pe Sofa.
Om Pe Svaha.
Sado Pima Bebek Dara Samendo Mendehom Bezo Omango Shulu Sumpara Sampara Bara Mahashudazat Mekanda Benda Dara Dara Samendo Lugada Bezo Omango Shulu Sumpara Sampara Bara Bara Mahashudazat Adobe Mamba Kundo Dundo Dora Dora Somendo Bede Home Bezo Amanga Shilo Sumburo Sumbara Bara Bara Mahashuda Sadobe Mamba Beda Dara Dara Somendo Lukade Home Bezo Amanga Shilo Sumburo Sumbara Bara Bara Mahashuda Sadobe Bekunda Bunda Dora Dora Suminda Valugada Hombezo Amanga Shala Sambara Sambara Bara Bara Mahai Sado Pemanda Bekunda Bunda Dora Dora Suminda Valugada Hombezo Namanga Shala Sambara Sambara Bara Bara Mahai Sado Pemanda Minda Dara Dara Samanda Loketa Hambazo Yamanga Sambara Sambara Bar No Bemamba Beno Beno Dora Dora Samanda Loketa Hambazo Amango Julo Sambara Sambara Bara Bara Mahashada Sado Benda Benda Dara Dara Samenda Lokete Hombezo Amango Julo Sumbara Sumbara Bara Bara Mahashada Sado Bemanda Benda Dara Dara Samenda Lokete Hombezo Anga Shala Sambara Sambara Bara Bara Mahashada Sado Mabakanda Bunda Dora Dara Samenda Loketa Hombezo Namango Shulo Sumbara Sumbara Bara Bara Mahashada Sado Pemanda Bunda Dara Dara Samenda Loketa Hombezo Namango Shulo Sumbara Sumbara Bara Bara Mahashada Sado Pemanda Samenda Valokata Hombezo Tene Sanchok Samba Sambe Sanchok Je Juba Je Pa Che Ni Lin Sum Chi Lin Sum De Samba Chaku Molan Tapa La De Lam Deva Tang Juba Deva Kakpa Mambu Chodo Ban Je Pa Sambe Molan Le Sum Suchum Je Parar De Samba Yongso Zog Parsi Pen Molam Daye Ji Zo.
Furthermore, when the bodhisattvas of the past performed enlightened actions out of love, having made fervent aspirations throughout the 3 periods of the day and the 3 periods of the night, they enjoyed ease on the path. The path was applied with ease, and they completed the accumulations of many eons. Thus, one repeats the aspiration that completely perfects the paramita of discipline, which has arisen out of an aspiration of love, through flawless discipline in accordance with the rules of conduct.
Jinki Tsultin Kyomi Chin
Chutrum Nambar Tatanden
Utrim Napa Dadanden
Lopsimi Pe Chutrum Je
Lopsum Dewe Chuti Tinki
Chutrum Para Sendo Jo
Utrim Paro Chi Sok So. Through flawless discipline in accordance with the rules of conduct, through perfectly pure discipline, and through discipline devoid of arrogance, may I carry the perfection of discipline to completion.
Gong Pak Pa Le Zhe Pie Shan Ni 所将东主拉吕用巴吉巴不米南拉做儿子吉送巴达尔，中定的下就不搞，让东一吉当吉本命内里送往南疆，甚至在甚至来尔的界限。你呢就是两把的加亲日记，让那是机会，培养八的没把送行，得来将切把的大瓦主们都来，刚一个把三节没切把，加瓦是瓦忙了去人，刚一当去了顿一把呢。Дешитин на гапарчу пече. Нинчинтун лапачу чуба. Тене теле сунан папарсон. Сипатар. Тимба же пече. Юнгу томба сонванге. Бата сан지 je тимба тартуке камдер. Нинчин жек도 дом바 나직 송와 피용 체세. 这样三种心结心不动不平，能看到切容理解，若不三节共同突破人就了，先把大理解告诉就我多节特不拉当我节那么就是啥么当，这玩意说能把现代人生节这都苦见。现在我呀，每次接触来门讲了，参加节目，超过我做头班是把人吧，搞娃工钱得到给娃这样，有空娃节马特呢，控制所进干些个是帮助娃，因为在那给早上出去，我娃的呀，一顿做。
The glorious protector Arya Nagarjuna said, "Grant the vows of Sojong to men and women alike so that they may obtain the pleasing bodies of the gods who act as they wish." Thus, in the past, when Lord Buddha was alive, even those who kept the one-day NyungNe vows a single time, with merely a selfish mind, were reborn in the God realm of the 33. Since even those who have slightly transgressed the one-day NyungNe vows will be reborn in the God abodes of the four great kings, it is said that the benefits of taking the vows are unfathomable. Moreover, it specifically states in the Moon Lamp Sutra that the merit of practicing a single precept for a single day and night during an era when the holy Dharma is being destroyed and the teachings of the Sugata are coming to an end is far greater to making offerings to millions of Buddhas for inconceivable eons. The merit of practicing a single precept for a single day and night during an era when the holy Dharma is being destroyed and the teachings of the Sugata are coming to an end is far greater to making offerings to millions of Buddhas for inconceivable eons. Thus, it is of greater benefit to keep a single vow for a single day during the final times of the present Buddha's teachings than it would have been to keep vows for a long time during former times when the teachings flourished. Furthermore, the benefits of taking vows with a mind of bodhicitta are immeasurable like space and will lead to the attainment of the state of complete Buddhahood. In particular, in the present context, by engaging in this practice in relation to a deity of the secret mantra Vajrayana and the profound yogas of the Mantrayana, one will join the ranks of the Vidyadharas in this very life, and however long it may take, it will not take more than 16 lifetimes to attain the supreme city of Mahamudra. Thus rejoice. However, if you do not seal such virtues in the end with dedication, they can become exhausted through various conditions such as anger. Therefore, please dedicate these roots of virtue toward great awakening by repeating the following.
By this merit may I attain omniscience, having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings. May I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until attaining enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Svabhava Shuddha Savadhamma Svabhava Shuddham. all phenomena become void. From within the state of emptiness upon a precious ground appears a lovely boundless palace complete with all the perfect attributes, within which I vividly appear as a great compassionate one. Arising from a moon disk at my heart is marked with a silver tree. From the tree at my heart, light rays radiate and invite the glorious Guru, who is indivisible from the great compassionate one. Surrounded by the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the four families, he appears in the space in front of me and sits upon a moon disk resting on a 1,000-petal lotus flower, which sits upon a jeweled throne. Homage to the Gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is a Vajra holder and who are the root of the three jewels. Homage and praise to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the three times, appearing as Avalokiteshvara, the 11-faced one who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage and praise to the Sugatas of the 5 families who prevail over skillful means and supreme wisdom, and who, though inseparable from the space-like Dharmakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like. Vajra holder and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret, I confess all transgressions of the 3 kinds of vows which I have committed while overpowered by ignorance. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. From now on, I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all virtue, and I supplicate you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. May all sentient beings be endowed with happiness. May they be free from all suffering. May they never be without happiness. May they abide in great equanimity. Svabhava Shuddha Savadama Svabhava Shuddhoham Shunyata Jnana Vajra Svabhavatmakoham. All phenomena that are subsumed under the perceiver and perceived become empty. From within this state, the nature of my mind appears as a white tree upon a lotus and moon disk. From it, light streams forth and fulfills the purpose of sentient beings. The light then gathered back into the tree, which transforms into a golden lotus marked with a tree. From the tree, light emanates once again in the form of hooks and lassos that invite the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. They dissolve into the lotus and tree, and instantly transform into me, appearing as a noble Avalokiteshvara. My body is youthful white in color with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them, the middle face is green, the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them, the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black, wrathful face with 3 eyes, bare fangs, and a menacing, frowning grimace. Above it is a red, peaceful face with a crown protrusion. Unadorned, it is visible from the neck up. Of my 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at my heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala. The third is in the gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus, the third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. My remaining 992 hands are in the gesture of supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. I am adorned with ornaments of precious gems, and I am wearing an upper garment of an antelope skin draped over my left breasts. My lower garment is made from Benares. My crown is adorned with a diadem of beautiful silks, and I emit rays of white light. At my heart upon a moon disk is a white letter Shri, whose light rays invite Avalokiteshvara and his retinue from the pure land of Potala. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by fault is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Ja, Hum, Bam, Ho. We merge inseparably, and my 3 places become marked with the syllables Om, Ah, Hum. Again, light radiates from the Shri at my heart, which causes the 5 Tathagatas to come here. From their hearts emanate the 4 mothers holding primordial wisdom nectar, which they use to bestow empowerment directly upon me. The nectar overflows and transforms into the essence of the Guru, appearing as Amitabha at my crown, Akshobhya at my forehead, Ratna Sambhava beyond my right ear, Amokasiddhi beyond my left ear, and Vairochana at the nape of my neck. Thus I am crowned by the lords of the 5 families. At my heart upon the lotus and moon is the essence of the wisdom being, the great compassionate one. He is the size of a thumb joint, and at his heart is a samadhi being appearing as a white letter Shri. From it light issues forth and purifies the obscuration of all beings, and they all transform into the great compassionate one. The light then returns dissolved back into the Shri.
Deva Sri Ranga Tu Je Chenpa
Osvaba Shuddha Savadamasvaba Shuddham. All phenomena become void. From within this state, from the tree at my heart, emanates the letter broom, which travels to the space in front of me. The broom then melts and transforms into a palace of jewels, square with 4 doors. Inside is a jewel throne and a moon disk upon which is a multicolored 8-petal lotus. At its center is a tree which transforms into the great compassionate one, crystal clear, resembling myself. His body is youthful white in color with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them, the middle face is green, the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them, the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black, wrathful face with 3 eyes, bare fangs, and a menacing, frowning grimace. Above it is a red, peaceful face with a crown protrusion, unadorned. It is visible from the neck up. Of his 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at his heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala. The third is in the gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus, the third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. His remaining 192 hands are in the gesture of supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. He is adorned with ornaments of precious gems, and wears an upper garment of an antelope skin draped over his left breast. The lower garment is made from Benares. The crown is adorned with a diadem of beautiful silks, and he emits rays of white light. Above, a tree transformed into red Amitabha, his hands in the gesture of Samadhi. In the east, a hum transforms into blue Akshobhya, his hands in the earth touching moon's gesture. In the south, a tram transforms into yellow Ratna Sambhava, his hand in the gesture of supreme giving. In the west, an Om transforms into white Vairochana in the aspect of supreme awakening. In the north, an A transforms into green Amoghasiddhi, with his hands in the gesture of granting protection. All of them are adorned with jewels, and their 3 places are marked with the 3 seed syllables. The light radiating from the 3 syllables invites the wisdom beings who dissolve into him. Thus we emerge non-dually. Homage to the Gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is a Vajra holder and who are the root of the 3 jewels. Homage and praise to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the 3 times, appearing as Avalokiteshvara, the 11-faced one, who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage and praise to the Sugatas of the 5 families who prevail over skillful means and supreme wisdom, and who, though inseparable from the space-like Dhammakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like. Raja Holder and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret, I confess all transgressions of the three kinds of vows which I have committed while overpowered by the three poisons. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. From now on, I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all virtue, and I supplicate you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Mount Meru, the four continents, the sun, and the moon. By visualizing it as a Buddha realm and offer it, may all beings enjoy the perfect purity of this realm. Having offered this excellent and pleasing mandala, may we experience no obstacles on the path to awakening. May we realize the enlightened mind of the Sugatas of the three times. May we neither stray into samsara nor rest in nirvana's peace. May all beings, limitless as the sky is vast, become liberated. Streams of primordial wisdom nectar descend from my fingers and those of the great compassionate one in front, filling the vase completely. Lama Bu Nima
Namaya Lokhe Saraya Bodhisattva Masadoya Mahakaranaka Yadhandara Dara Dara Adavajalitane Pavadane Pajan Kusama Kusama Eliminated Lama Bu Nima Amaranataya Namaya Jana Sangara Aharanjaya Tathagata Ahate Sanasambeda Namasadadambudibhiyatibi Samyasambidebe Namaya Nukade Shanam Dudesatoya Asadaya Mahakaranaka Eya Dara Dara Diri Duru Adavati Sanitana Adale Bada Kusana Kusana Eliminated Lama Bu Nima Namaya Jana Sangara Maharantaya Tathagata Ahate Nasavadadangadibihi Sarasambadibi Namaya Saraham Bodhisattva Sadoya Mahakaranaka Dara Dara Adama Tunitwane Adale Bata Kusama Kusama Elimela Jitindula Makana Ezo Namaranadaya Namaya Jan Sangara Berotai Maharandaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyasambhada Namasamadadangadibi Bhatibi Samyasambhadebe Namo Loke Sonaya Bodhisattva Masadoya Mahakaranaka Nyayam Dara Dara Ajahadamithana Patole Bhaja Kusama Kusama Eliminatitandalama Panasa Namadhanodaya Namajana Sangulambrata Maharajaya Tathagata Ahate Samyasambhada Namasadadangadibi Samyasambhadebe Namaya Loke Soraya Bodhisattva Sadoya Mokaranaka Eyadam Darada Kusama Kusama Elimine Chitindolama Padasava Namo Leno Duyo Namo Yajam Angaram Beroja Aranjaya Tatangataya Mahatya Namasala Tatangataya Otebe Sayasana Namayana Namaha Bodhisattva Sadoya Mahakarina Niyada Umdara Adavadhiduliduli Atunibhajan Kasana Kasana Elimini Siddhidolama Balaso Ava Yadum Duru 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 Kasama Kusuma Yadum Duru 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 Kasama Kusuma Yadum Duru 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 Kusuma Kusuma Yadum Duru 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 Kasama Kusuma Yada Duru 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 Kasama Kusuma Dhyanam Dara Dara Duru 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 Kasama Kusuma Yada Dara Dara Duru 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 Kasama Kusuma Yadum Duru 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 Kasama Kusuma Panayasa Mani Bhimiho Amani Bhimiho Amani Bhimiho Amani Om
Then I, the deity wisdom being, dissolve into the main deity in front. Above my crown is Geloma Palmo, who supplicates the Noble One on my behalf. In the English language, Geloma Palmo's praise to the Noble Lord Avalokiteshvara.
Yom Jitin Gu Kono Som Non Jitin Lama Suva Sumjete Kono Yesu Tutan Sambete Atube Janje Dube Dubante Non Jiti Sumjen Gumo Jolo Sam Nade Yebame Gute Kunjante Tade Shina Taye Jinse 사연 주지 유도 되고서 소용 수지 피면 누구지 어떻게나 건조하면서 너 샤리 집어도 돈지 진지 변만 저도 사야 그 돈도 너무 드물지 미에 잠들 좀는데 Ponzibiose chere marpudi, open sota sonenase, Otungo tuji dodo dinyu, Arenchima bakumani neji, Alaman chudri sudri jamyeju, Arada baba namayan baka, Ponhijudu gijin jinasha, Otamame bhagavad jolani, Otavangane pimetaja, Osiyakara jolanavate, Otazadivere shadamse, Jinja sojin parase, Choni suna mambo nyevasa, Otadu deven yungne ganese, Sundaran Zijin Koju Dibode, the Jincho, the Dubon Kogleja, Siji Kodu Jai Shayin, Yen Bande, Mambian Dudo, Logi Dudushi, Ayanzonia, Sayi Dimani, Ami Soda Chuludu. Kanje Tado Toranane Yetinizu Moyulosin, Yetabenjo Tojo Sote, Natinichibone Pimi, non Jivanda Tamang Jivatan, Tanjetenjetena Nagapakanda, Yom Jitin Gopulasan. Non jitena maso sunjeta, so yesu dulan sambete, tabejan tabe dupende, jitin sunjen gumo cholosan, no deshe pame kade punande, deshe nan doye vijese, sayen chede dote gose, sayen siji pime nabardin, Tayana Kantama Sanchi, Shari Diba Dotanzi, Chinji Pema Jodo Sayam, Ko Dundo Nubu Tumidi, Chime Chamate Tombende, Kanzibe Chari Mapudi, Open Sota Sonin Mercy. Jadumba Dijin Dodo Dijin, Orinchima Bumanin Jim, Oloman Chudri Sudri Jim, Orada Baba Naman Baka, Nijadu Vijin Jinasha, Otrima Bime Jolande, Otivin Bime Dotarja. Yasiji Garan Jolanute, Utazutibere Janande, Utabajin Yosojin Barasha, Choni Suna Mambo Yavasa, Yatadu Devi Dune Ganeshe, Suntanzijin Koju Jubate, the Jinjo the Dupon Kogleja. Siji Kundu Drishayo,
I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the Guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Marabama, wish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all bliss, can ones you crowns adore me, the Buddha boundless light, you generous as gifts to hungry ghosts, you left sands adorn with a gold lotus, your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound up like red gold garlands. Oh, your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite you smelling bodies, white as a snowing coat, your hopefully glittering pearls. You are draped in radiance like the red of dawn, your heart spread like perfect lotuses, ranged on a still lake, you sting like the autumn clouds. Many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. You rest, discover until Height beautified by funny rings, bracelets, anklets, you abide on a pristine pure. Tools on your belly smoother than lotus petal, you sublime gold berry studded with fun. Gems from your hips, thread garments of the finest silk, supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering must merit you reach the sublime lower and liberate us of the light. You dispel legend, disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Maras. Holds golden necks and genie beautify your feet, you for boundless static, you beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as one, doctrine's keeper, all accumulations. Then savored from the oceans of milk and water, man or woman, if you rise each day at down before the mind with respect to Chenrezik, and you praise him with his excellent pure song. Recite clearly and purely that all of your worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in his life and all of your future lives. I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by gods, Mara, Brahma, Vishkanti, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all these gone. Once you crowns adore me, the Buddha boundless light, you generous as if too hungry. Ghost, you left hands adorned with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound up. Like red gold garlands, all your face is beautiful. Shining full moon and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you mesmerizing bodies. White as a snow ink, caught your hotly glittering. Pearls, you are draped in radiance like the red of dawn. You had spread like perfect lotuses, ranged on a still lake, you sing like the atom. Clouds, many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. Your left breast is covered by antelope. Height beautified by funny rings, bracelets, anklets. You are abide on a pristine pure. Tools on your belly smoother than lotus petal. You sublime gold berry studded with fun. Gems from your hips, thread garments of the finest silk. Supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering must merit you reach the sublime lower and liberate us of the light. You dispel legend, disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Maras. Holds golden necks and genie beautify your feet. You for boundless static, you beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as one, doctrine's keeper, all accumulations. Then savor from the oceans of milk and water, man or woman, if you rise each day. Then devote your mind with respect to Chenrezik, and you praise him with his excellent pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in his life and all of your future lives. I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by gods, Mara, Brahma, Vishkanti, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all this gone. Once you crowns adorn me, the Buddha boundless light, you generous as used to hungry. Ghost, you left hands adorned with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound. Like red gold garlands, all your face is beautiful, shining full moon and your lotus eyes are White, so exquisite, smelling bodies, white as a snowy coat, your hotly glittering. Pearls you are dipped in radiance like the red of dawn. You had sped like perfect lotus Susa, ranged on a steel lake, you sting like the atom clouds. Many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. You left breast discovered by antelope, height beautified by funny rings, bracelets, anklets. You abide on a pristinely pure tooth, and your belly smoother than lotus petal. You sublime gold berry studded with fun. Gems from your hips, thread garments of the finest silk, souping wisdom of the Buddha Gandhi. Young gathering vast merit, you reach the sublime. Lower ranks liberate essence of the light. You dispel age and disease, you are supreme. Among beings, victor over Maras, holds golden excellent in beautified your feet. You for boundless set secure beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as one. Doctrines keeper all accumulations. Then savor from the oceans of milk and water. Man or woman, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Chenrezig, and you praise him with his excellent pure song. Recite clearly and purely, then all of you worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in his life and all of your future lives.
Om Bemazado Maya, Manabalaya, Bemazado Dinoba, Durandunu Meba, Zuduhoyo Meba, Zuduhoyo. Anurado Meba, Zodemeba, Zogumodame, Zudandina Guru, ha 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 ha, Upang, Sahata Dada, Bemamam, Bemaba, Masamaya, Zadu.
Please grant your blessing that the teachings and the holders of the teachings will remain for a long time, and that myself and all sentient beings may train in bodhicitta. Grant your blessing that we may fully attain the union of shamatha and vipassana, and that we may perfectly realize omniscient wisdom.
Om Soba Vashuddha Soba Dhamma Soba Vashuddha Om Ahum Kadu Dhuru Nahan Tanso Dimbi Domande Baba Jire Zeva Tahan Jarva Sekena Namba.
Karma endowed with perfect color, odor, taste, and potency, I offer to the noble Lord of Lokatishvara, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
Oh my God, oh my God,
In this and all my future lives, may I be born in a good family, and may I be endowed with a clear intellect free from pride, and may I have great compassion and devotion to the Guru. May my samaya with Chenrezig remain firm. May Bodhisattva, the precious and supreme mind, arise in whom it not yet a reason. Where it has a reason, may it not decline, but ever increase, higher and higher. By offering a bath with scented stream of nectar to the protector of Avalokiteshvara, the wandering beings, may all defilements and the two kinds of obscuration of all beings be completely purified, in order to be the auspiciousness for all beings to achieve the stainless vikayas. Exalted Lord, please heed me. I request you to forgive my lack of clarity in meditation, corrupted mantra recitations, and impure activities regarding cleanliness, all of which I have committed while controlled by lethargy and agitation. In the space before me, the exalted noble one who was born from the 6 syllables, he bathes me with the nectar that flows from his fingers, which purifies the 3 obscurations. The deity then dissolved into my crown. Dedication from Shantideva as the way of the Bodhisattva. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in the minds and bodies have by virtue of my merit joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may the test of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states, wherever they may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattvas' prayers may torrent rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forest where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, so planting those upon the hill of Shalmali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools, all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose, and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, their crashing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering the flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vaitarani, their flesh destroyed, the bones bleached white as akunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms, and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, their frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may the sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in the scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they ask, how can this be? And thus the densities of hell will see the one who holds a lotus. Friend, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling, scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food, and may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokitesvara, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive the sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women in the time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry feed the fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady, and may all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchanged and now set free. And may the weak receive the strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in swift reunion with the kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose mind are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. May perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of Tara, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all the evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage the bodhisattva's deeds. And may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and the Bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offsprings of the same. With clouds of offerings unbounded, may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rain on time for harvests to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat in solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May none of all the wants for pride, may quarreling, vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain unfortunate rebirth, wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill the high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhat and Paritaka Buddhas at length attain the perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushi's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him, or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margin of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence and throughout a vast continuous of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellsprings of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow.
Tom Jin Jin Bala Sam Zalon Dar Sanje Jom Dende Tene Te Jin She Ba Ra Jom Ba Yang Da Ba Zu Be San Ri Ba Da Shab Su Den Ba De War Shi Ban Jik Tin Chin Jivandarva Kalu Jurva Lanami Latamanam Jetun Ba Jum Dende So Tene Te Yin Shikpa Te Dane Sunam Dage Jundum Give Zavanam Chu Mevzava Zubata Kerabda Jim Sonam Je Ternam Je Bebji Zangbo Nam Je Te Tsenam Je Meto Je Pa Chyo Re Partum Tong Nam Tum Pa Me Pa Te Pe Mu Pa Nam Bhagava Shirab Serja Manu Top Nam La Zewa Me Pa Sim Chin Tam Che Je Tun Ba San Cho Sen Ba Nam Je Ya Pa Ba Kanza Nam Je Jar NyungNe Len De Pe Chon Che Ton Ro Wa Nam Je Te Ishi Pa De Me Pa Po Pa Sam Je Me Cha Pa Song Nam Par Ta Yang Yin Pa Ku Se Ta Wen Cho Me Shi Pa Ku Song Pa Me Tu Pa Ta Ki Ma Gu Pa Zok Ta Ki Nye War Ma Gu Zok Mi Pa Ta Ta Man De Dong Ha Ta Le Nam Pa Cho Wa Pung Bo Na Rab De Cho Wang Ke Nam Ta Ke Dem Na Jin Xi Nam Dam Ba Du Pa Nam Xin De Jie Yong Su Dong Wa Ta Le Nam Pa Cho Si Pa Le Cho Wa Cho Wo Le Gar Wa Yi Xi Yong Su Zo De Pa Tam Ma Zong Pa Tar Ta Tar Song San Je Chom Din De Nam Je Yi Xi La Ne NyungNe La Ne Pa La Men Ne Yang Tak Pa Ni Jen Ta La Ne Pa Sin Chin Tam Che La Zik Sa La Yu Pa De Da Ne San Je Chom Din De Nam Je Ke Che Yon Tin Yang Tak Pa Nam So te me tambe chune to marge pardo ge wa ta marge dong zangbo chen zhe zangbo man zhi pa yong so zhou yong so ta pa yong so sang Chum den de che chu lek par song ba yang tak pan thong wa ne mi tu che pa me pa nye war tun ba den thong wa la tung yu ke pa nam je so so rang ke re pa sa Chum den de che song be chun dro wa la lek par tun ba ni par jong Zuppe san chok tun ro se pa men tun pa me jen lu pa tang din pa yu pa jo che pa wo tek pa jen bu gen dun ne lek pa sho pa rik pa sho chong pur sho pa tun pur sho pa tham mo jar ve u su jo sa sa ve su chur pa so nam je par je shen yong yong su jong wa chen po jum pe ne su chur kun de yang jin be ne su chur chen po wo san je yong ting san me chap 담배 주장 삼매잡 박백인도 삼매잡 삼매잡라 대제네 남바람인 방 삼매잡 남다신도 제와쇼 옴거르 벤잔 내외대 아호 Om Sarva Buddha Bodhi Sattva Bayo Manza Nevede Aho Om Karma Deva Mandala Manza Nevede Aho Om Shri Dharma Pala Manza Nevede Aho O Hariti Soha O Hare Te Mahabedza Yachana Hara Har Sarva Pamba Makcham Sova O Atra Pendra Ashibi Sova Tumbala Me Sanjirumbo Jobala Me Tanjirumbo Rambala me gendo rambo Jonne kuncho samla chubo.
To the precious Buddha, unsurpassed teacher, to the precious sacred Dharma, unsurpassed refuge, to the precious Sangha, unsurpassed guide, we make offerings to the three rare and supreme objects of refuge.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
See you 1 o'clock, Arizona time.
Lamala, is your phone is on? Maybe you need to make it silence because I don't know if it's your phone or some. I think because
Maybe, okay.
especially tomorrow, everything's silent. Have a nice practice. See you tomorrow from my side. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chen, you okay?
Mm.
You have any? Okay, great. Thank you. Good luck, Jill.
Jayong, Jilan Jayong. Thank you.